We're back now to our coverage of President Tinubu's visit to Türkiye. Femi Akonde, State House correspondent, joins me on the news this hour. Femi, from the bilateral talks so far, walk us through what the specific deliverables are that Nigeria is walking away with, especially on defense and counterterrorism cooperation.
Hi, Nifen. Well, that's the most important and significant for Nigeria, looking at our security challenges. President Bola Tinubu is there with a strong entourage from Nigeria, including the Minister of Defense. They are looking at signing agreements with Turkey in terms of military cooperation. And you know that Turkey has one of the strongest military globally. They are ranked between 9th to 15th globally. So Nigeria is looking to, tap from these. They are also very strong in counter-terrorism measures. The Minister of Interior is also there. Nigeria is also looking at strengthening internal security. So we expect that a lot of memoranda of understanding will be signed between Nigeria and the Republic of Turkey during this state visit. We're already hearing that, the defense cooperation, Nigeria's indigenous defense manufacturing company, has already gotten a deal over there in Turkey. This company, Deepens, has done so well in manufacturing weapons locally here in Nigeria, working with Naseni. The collaboration now that they have entered into with Turkey will also further enhance their capacity and boost the strength of Nigeria's military in the front line against our security challenges like we have in the northeast with the Boko Haram threat, and also in some parts of the northwest with the bandit threats and all of that, and also help ensure that, everyone in Nigeria feels safe eventually. The president is insisting that this is beyond just a visit, beyond just a state visit, beyond other bilateral ties, that there is more to it for Nigeria, and Nigeria will benefit more from this particular visit.
We had President Erdogan earlier reiterating a $5 billion bilateral trade target and support for Nigeria's energy sector. Are there concrete commitments or timelines that are being discussed to move this beyond diplomacy into actual investment flows into Nigeria?
Well, all of these timelines are not yet public, this is just the first step. We expect that by the time the president returns to the country, there will be further engagement, especially at the ministerial level, between authorities in the Ministry of Power and the authorities over there in the Republic of Turkey, to ensure that, all of these is moved beyond, these diplomatic level to concrete arrangements now that will further translate into action and also lead to more investment, because beyond this collaboration and cooperation, President Bola Tinubu is also expecting that businesses from Turkey would also come into Nigeria and invest in strategic sectors, including energy, defense, and also solid mineral, because the Minister of Solid Mineral is also there in Turkey. They will all be making presentations and pitch, investment plans showing the potentials and prospects that exist in Nigeria, and persuade and convince businesses in Turkey to come and do business in Nigeria. Right now, we hear that they are at a state banquet, and we believe that all of that will help also smoothing the talks, and also cross all the dotted lines that have already been signed in that memorandum of understanding, and ensure this translates into something Nigerians can actually touch and feel.
Briefly, Femi, beyond the optics and ceremonial welcome, how significant do you think this Türkiye visit is in Nigeria's broader foreign policy recalibration? You just got back from Davos yourself. All of this collaboration across the borders under this administration, how significant are they in positioning Nigeria as a strategic partner on issues like security, energy, and across board the economy?
Well, this one is very important. Turkey also have a very robust economy. Their GDP is also quite impressive, and you know that that country is just like a bridge between Europe and Asia, and also the Gulf countries, the Arab countries. You know, President Bola Tinubu was also in Abu Dhabi recently, where he also signed some deals and, you know, further strengthened ties with the Gulf countries. This particular one with Turkey is very significant because of the countries positioning on the globe, and, you know, it would further help Nigeria also, you know, get access to some finances and some opportunities, and also help improve multilateralism, what President Bola Tinubu has been pushing for on the global stage. So the presidency believes, you know, even from the press statement released by Mr. Bayo Onanuga, believes that this one would definitely be in the interest of Nigerians. But, you know, how soon all of that will materialize remains to be seen. Nifemi.
So that's correspondent Femi Akonde live for us in Abuja. Thank you for the insight there.